we're closing on a deal this month where, and we can talk through in as much detail or little detail as you guys want, but basically the seller is staying on in his role. And what we think about is how do we take away all the things you don't like to do? So, most of it's the same. They never want to deal with HR issues. They want nothing to do with APAR. They want nothing to do with the stuff that's kind of a pain in the ass. They want, like this guy just wants to go talk to customers, right? He's been in the industry for 20 plus years. He knows all the guys. That's where his time is best spent. So for us, it's about creating those process and procedure, hiring him a COO slash integrator type role that can take all that stuff off his plate. And then financially, we're building a structure that allows him to share in revenues over a certain EBITDA threshold. So we have like a profit share above 3.5 million of EBITDA. He gets 50%, we get 50%. And for us, if we're above 3.5, we're killing it on the fund underwriting side, so we're happy. And then he's rolling 10% of the equity in the company, and he's rolling 10% of of the purchase or of his proceeds into the fund. So we kind of have our hooks in them everywhere, and the goal is just to align interest from that side. Is that helpful?
Yeah, I think so. And then, so are you guys seeing yourselves as kind of board members? Then you're not you're not having a shared service provider. You're every single deal is a one off. We're going to fit that model to whatever we need per deal. Or do you guys have some value you think across the fact that you're going to have multiple deals to have some ability to share load?
Yeah, I think, and then I'll shut up and let Paresh talk. So, two things there, Jeremy. Number one, we think we're just going to go out and start buying stuff, and we think we're going to find our roll-up opportunity, right? But we're not going in with a specific thesis and saying, hey, here's what we're going to go buy 20 of. Now, it just so happens the first deal we bought may be that roll-up opportunity. We're looking at our first tuck-in right now. We have a call with the seller tomorrow, actually. But in that case, that's vertically integrated shared services, will tell that story. Right now, I think we think of the three pillars of what we can add is people and culture, right? The people in these businesses from 1 million to 3 million in EBIT are not necessarily the most sophisticated. They're great guys, but not most sophisticated. Technology in every business we've looked at, minus maybe two, the technology is a mess. There is no technology. It's Google Sheets and QuickBooks, right? There's no ERPs, there's no CRMs. I mean, it's crazy to me. And then the third pillar really we found this isn't the last consistent theme. There's no sales and marketing. Like the first company we bought, they did not have a website. Literally. You couldn't find their phone number online if you wanted to do business with them, but they had 16 months worth of backlog work. So it's about building out that sales and marketing, to say, all right, well, let's build a pipeline behind this to help support you. So that's how we're thinking about it right now. I think there'll be a time where we say, hey, here's the shared services. Let's go buy 20 of these. We'll run the HR, ERP, that piece from the background.